on this day, we reaffirm our commitment to forge a new future for our country. And indeed, this new future, as I look around, is being forged in more ways than one. I would say this is the first time that we collectively, from different communities, from different political parties, we attend Reconciliation Day together. In the past, it used to be maybe 1 or 2 political parties that attend. Today, as I look around, the PA supporters, I see DA supporters, I see ANC supporters, I see PAC supporters, I see all various parties united here, including their leaders who used to fight to the death. Today, Gayton McKenzie can stand on the same platform with other leaders from other parties. And you know, he used to be very, very ungentlemanly and very aggressive. Kyk net vandag. Kyk net vandag, hy is so baie ordentlik. So this is the miracle that continues in our country, and today we are celebrating Reconciliation Day in a new way. This is the new way of doing things in South Africa. And we would like this to continue. We would like to see the people of South Africa united in everything that they do. All of them putting their views forward together. And this is where we reaffirm our commitment to work together through a national dialogue to define the path our nation will take as we move forward. I did speak out and said, yes, we support the holding of a national dialogue. Now, through our various actions, we are reigniting our collective vision and shared passion to create a South Africa that works for all its people. We are confronting our challenges with the courage and determination displayed during the darkest day of the struggle against apartheid. South Africa has a rich history of inclusive solutions to problems. Today, I announce that we will hold a national dialogue next year to enable a conversation among citizens on shaping our country's future developmental plan. The national dialogue will seek to build on the achievement of 30 years of democracy. This national dialogue will give us an opportunity to address the challenges we've been facing for the past 15 years of low growth and unemployment, of poverty and hunger, of poor governance, slow land reform, and corruption. We will also want the national dialogue to address pressing challenges such as gender-based violence and femicide, social fragmentation, racism, xenophobia, sexism, and violence and instability. We will want the national dialogue to strengthen and consolidate the process of social compacting, where we come together as different sectors and communities to find common solutions like we have always found in the past. It is therefore envisaged that the national dialogue will be informed by an extensive public consultation process in local areas organized by various sectors of society. since the announcement I made on the National Dialogue during my inauguration in June of this year, we have received many representations from civil society, including foundations that were established by the stalwarts of our struggle for freedom. Further consultation is currently underway with other formations within society to form the content of the National Dialogue. In due course, I will appoint an advisory panel of eminent persons to provide guidance and advice through the National Dialogue process. The advisory panel will include men and women of stature who have played prominent roles in nation building as well as in advancing social cohesion. I will also appoint National Dialogue Steering Committee members to coordinate the National Dialogue process. Now, this steering committee will include representation from the foundations that have played a leading role in championing the idea of the National Dialogue process. It will include government people, people from labor, business, and the community constituency. All the necessary structures and processes of the dialogue will be in place early in the new year so that preparations can commence in earnest, because we would all want this national dialogue to happen. We expect that the national dialogue will reach agreement on the critical issues that are facing our nation. It is expected to develop a shared vision of what it means to be a South African and of a common value system that will guide current and future generations. Now, with a renewed commitment to social justice, economic empowerment, and cultural understanding, our country can continue the work of building on the achievements that we have already made. We can fulfill our destiny to be a truly reconciled, equal, caring, and united nation. Many of you know that next year South Africa will become the first African country to lead the influential group of the world's largest economies, the G20. Now, we as South Africans have outlined an ambitious agenda for our G20 presidency. Now, it is our presidency as South Africans, all of us as a nation, now become the president of the G20. We become very important people in the world. The whole world will be looking at us. The small country that we are, they will be looking at us as South Africa. We only have 60 million people living here. Now we have the opportunity to lead the many countries that make up the G20, to lead countries such as India with 1.4 billion people, China with 1.3 billion people, the United States of America with more than 350 million people, and many others, and the entire continent, which has 1.3 billion people. So we, tiny South Africa, have now been given the opportunity to lead all these countries, and they will all be coming here to South Africa. So you are presidents of the world. You are presidents of the G20.